impossible until some motherfucker comes along and does that shit. Then it's no longer impossible. Be that motherfucker. Be the motherfucker that challenges impossible. Be the motherfucker that says, fuck you, I can do that shit. Sit your punk ass down and watch me. Be that motherfucker.
Choose your favorite.
I'm your host, Big VZA Dots, and we will be starting shortly. But until I get started, let's start with some entertainment.
Dig in. Have you heard about the alleged rumored Grand Theft Auto Remastered Trilogy collection? You almost certainly have, because it's been leaking all over the damn place for months now. Well, today the biggest leak of all happened. A leak so big, it wasn't actually a leak, but official confirmation from Rockstar itself. Man, oh man, am I glad we got that one out of the way. I feel like we've been talking about this game forever, but at least now we know all the details and have some exciting gameplay footage to tide us over until release. Wait, what's that? Okay, I'm being told we don't have gameplay footage, but we have a pan and scan teaser trailer of static images. So basically it's a GTA loading screen. Okay, what's that? Oh, okay. I'm also being told we don't have a release date yet. Do we have anything? Yes, actually, we know it's coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC later this year. So that's pretty exciting. GTA 3 originally launched October 22nd, 2001, so maybe they'll drop it on us then. Whatever the case, we still have a lot of unanswered questions, so stay tuned. Say what you want about Marvel's Avengers from Square Enix, at least it knows how to upset its fan base in new and exciting ways. For those of you who wished on a cursed monkey's paw that it would come to Xbox Game Pass and bring the game's player count back up, congratulations! Now here's your ironic twist. While the move to Game Pass definitely helped increase player count, hardcore fans who've been with it all along woke up to discover new options in the marketplace to purchase boosts, and the finger on the paw curled menacingly as the original wish was horribly granted.
And I don't want any other weird surprises. You got it?
Basically, the new wave of Game Pass players, noobs, can just bust out their wallets and get a leg up by skipping the grind and shelling out cash. It's a bit of a departure from the original messaging around the game's monetization, where the developer promised specifically not to do that. Back at E3 2019, Avengers senior community manager Megan Marie said, quote, "Our promise to the community is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay to win scenarios." From superheroes to spooky nightmare creatures, Capcom's Resident Evil 7 Biohazard has become the best-selling Resident Evil game of all time, shipping 10 million copies since its 2017 release. That makes it not only the best-selling Resident Evil game of all, it's also Capcom's second best-selling game of all time. The first? Monster Hunter World. Those global sales figures are for copies sold in rather than sold through, which is a designation indicating how many copies have been sold to retailers. That means, hypothetically, there could be 9,999,999 copies sitting on store shelves, but we all know that's not the case because everyone loved that game. It's a real good game.
No,
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Mouthful. That's it for me today, so now I'm gonna go play Metroid Dread until... What's that? Oh, my shipment has been delayed. Ha! Well, I wasn't anticipating that game, except for it was my most anticipated game. Anyway, I guess I'll just go pound sand! Until next time, make sure to download the IGN app to your smart device. Check us out on YouTube, Snapchat, and of course, IGN.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you online.
Some say they were set up. Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Big VJ. Humdrum Twiddly Dee Dum Star Child, and I will never dance. Anyway, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the Smoking Trailers Podcast. How's y'all motherfuckers doing out there? Y'all living y'all life like it's golden, not going back and forth with these Negroes? I appreciate that. Let me cut this crazy. I'm about to start trying something, so yeah. Shut up, Echo. Alright. Shut up, Click. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm your host, Big VZA Dot. Hi. Anywhere you see a @ symbol in those multiple letters, the BIGVIZZY in here and watch, please comment on what you're seeing and let me know that you give a damn about some of the video game and movie trailers and entertainment news that I'm bringing for you guys. Oh, what? You didn't know that this what this show was about? You don't know about the new entertainment that's out there? Are you playing video games? Well, shit, let's get you started with Chains of Fury, shall we? Let's get into the Smoking Trailer show. Chains of Fury! 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 Chains of Fury!
Finish the job.
This is kickstarted on August the 11th, and I believe it's coming out. I guess is that August or September? Hey, that's August, September the 11th. Wow. So obviously it started on September the 11th, and they reached their goal. So if you guys are into crazy first-person fighting, shooting, and shit like that, do yourself a favor and get into this joint, man. Self-shaded. Again, first-person games kind of made me a little sick, so I would play this just to try it. This would probably be the game I would try out with those glasses that tech support always tells me about. Who's tech support, you ask? Well, he's just my good buddy, Mr. William Buchanan, who has 4 podcasts of his own. He is my great brother in podcasting arms. Man, I appreciate him. He has 4 podcasts again, man. Sometimes you can't trust the news source, your local news source, or the worldwide. It's just so full of agendas, and they don't always tell you the truth, but you know who you can trust. He's not left wing. He's not right wing. He ain't chicken wing or breast wing. He's all about giving you the news and what's going on around you in a brutally honest and truthful fashion. On Wednesdays, midweek, the How the Frack We Got Here podcast between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Central Time is here for you for all your news and worldview needs, man. And he also has a second one for Saturday mornings, the weekend edition at Saturday 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon Central Time, when you're waking up and knocking all the bullshit, you know, that hangover that you got the night before, all that shit, you're knocking all that shit out your system. You'll be all right, man. You'll be okay. Just do yourself a favor and check in on Wednesdays and Saturdays to see how the world around you is being affected, you bastard, on the How the Frack We Got Here podcast. And also, if you're into very intellectual, stimulating, community building podcasting and of the such a podcast that goes there. Where is there? Wherever great conversation is. Saturday nights, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Central Time. The Off Limits podcast is the podcast for you. Again, it is the podcast that goes there. Where is there? Wherever great conversation is. If you're into that kind of stuff, man, check him out. Tune in to him with his various YouTube pages for all the podcasts that I'm speaking on. He's also, it's not always seriousness about that. He's serious about the world around him, but he's also, you know, saying into the blurry greatness, video games, comic books, and wrestling. Why wrestling?
It's still real to me, damn it!
And if it's still real to you, then Get Bit Podcast is the podcast for you. 8:30s, Fridays, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Sorry about that. Again, the Get Bit Podcast is on Fridays, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Brother William, I appreciate you and all your greatness and everything that you do, man. Keep going and keep growing and keep getting good. Keep getting better. Keep getting great. Yeah, with that being said, now let's get back into some more trailers. We're still in the video game section of the podcast, and we're going to talk about Die by the Blade.
Product not yet rated.
We're gonna die by the blade, baby. One hit kills. One hit kills. Damn. So you gonna be into some real like combat, just Shadow of the Sword type Shadow Warriors meets Cyberpunk meets Mortal Kombat type of shit. I don't know, man. And this is just the announcement trailer, but I'm into waiting for the gameplay to see what it comes out, what it's gonna look like, man. Right about now, I'm getting a Terminator meets Cyberpunk meets Shadow Swords Dynasty Warrior meets Yakuza type of shit. And again, it looks like you're gonna have to have a lot of skill to keep from getting hit. Block and parry and make sure a motherfucker don't catch you, because if he gets you, one hit kills, baby. Bam. Ooh, got your ass. Alright. If you guys are into that, man, get into the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Talk your shit. Talk it good or bad. I don't give a damn. If you guys are into anything that you've seen and that you like and that you want to talk about, man, get in that comment section, man. And we're going to move on to the movie television portion of this podcast. This next one we're going to talk about is on Netflix. You'll get a chance to check this out if you have your Netflix. You ain't canceled it yet. You shouldn't, because Squid Game is on and everybody's watching it. Except me. I'm gonna get into it one of these days, but this might beat me to the punch. Tear along the dotted line. Let's check this out on Netflix.
L'annuncio della serie è passato un anno, che è in botto, e in Tempo dei Cani sono addirittura 7 anni. Infatti la gente ormai mi scrive: Amico, ma che te sei inventato?
Mi pareva strano che Netflix gli faceva fare una serie a quello con quella voce tutta impastata che non si capisce un cazzo.
Pure mia madre mi ha detto:
Ma è perché cerchi attenzioni che dici ste cose?
Oh, invece è vero, guarda, è pure praticamente finita, tiè. È tutta la storia del viaggio complicato che abbiamo fatto con Sara e Secco, con un sacco di cose in mezzo che sembrano scollegate ma in realtà non lo sono. Mo' tocca solo capire quando esce.
Non te potevi informare, no?
November the 17th. you could just ask if you're into animated. I don't know where the hell this cartoon is coming from, but hey, man, if you're into some crazy shit, this is what it looks like it's gonna be. Hold up. Normally I don't do research, but I found a little bit. So if you feel like listening, check this out. Tear Along the Dotted Line by Italy's best-selling graphic novel artist Zero Calcare, I guess I said that right, arrives November the 17th only on Netflix. So anybody that's familiar with Zero Calcare, Calcutta, Calrizi, if you're familiar with this guy, man, do me a favor, man, get in that comment section and bring everybody who ain't familiar with the motherfucker up to date. And while you're doing such a thing, let's get into the next movie we're going to get into real quick. The next movie trailer is called Boxing Day, a romantic movie starring black people with accents. Let's get into it, baby.
Oh, wow.
What'd you think? Don't apologize. You only ruined the world's best proposal. We could try again when I get back from London.
You're going to London during the holidays.
My agent said it's essential to promote this book.
It's the perfect opportunity for me to meet your family.
I don't even want to see my family.
Is this about Boxing Day, where your parents announced their divorce and you fled to America? London!
It's not all tea and crumpets. Miserable most of the time.
Damn, Scrooge.
Melvin McKenzie is taking Hollywood by storm.
That's my nephew!
I fell in love with this beautiful American woman.
Can you find no British girl now?
Wow, it's Georgia for the Launch Show. I love your music.
Merry Christmas, guys.
I wanted to introduce you to my fiance.
Melvin!
Georgia for the Launch Show is your ex-girlfriend. She is a superstar.
It is in the past.
We've had sex to her music.
Wow, fam. It just got worse.
Where's Mr. Hollywood with his American princess? Does he think he is Prince Harry?
Hello, son. When you bring your ass home to see your family.
Oh, we're gonna punch his throat.
Love, relationships, all a matter of perspective.
What are you doing blowing kisses to my missus on the gram, fam?
You think introducing me is going to be the controversy of the night?
Excuse me, who are you?
Somebody said to me when you first asked me out.
Choose me.
Lisa!
We're in the best thing that ever happened to me.
It'll be all right in the end. If it's not all right, it's not the end.
Christmas is a time for forgiving.
Ouch.
Bruv, them things don't work no more.
Sorry, mate.
December in cinema, December the 3rd. Will we be seeing this? Who knows? Will I be seeing this once it hits the streaming services? Yeah, most definitely. Oh no, I already know. Come on, fam. Can't you guys support in theater? Man, I don't trust the motherfuckers, man. I don't trust the world like that around me. Neither does my wife. We both already homebodies, so hey, man, we got you when you hit the streaming services. But as for now, it's good to see movies from not only just black people in general, but especially African people of the diaspora. So it's good to see that, man, and check out different cultures of people who still look like us, even though it seems like regardless of where you go, the issues of black men and black women is countryless. It has no bounds. I guess black men fuck up in the diaspora just as well as black men in America fuck up. And black women find small reasons to make small shit out of mountains out of molehills, and molehills out of mountains in the diaspora as well. And this movie Boxing Day seems like a great chance to look into that. So I'm all for that type of stuff, just not going to the theater. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? There's a comment section. Get in there and talk. while you get in there and talk, we're going to talk about this movie starring Tiffany Haddish and a couple of more people called The After Party. But before we do, damn it, pause. I paused you, bitch. Anyway, before we do me a favor, man. If you like what you see here and want to see more of your boy, well, do me a favor, man. Tuesdays, 6:30 to 9 p.m. Central Time. I have a show that puts together various videos of people experiencing funny shit happening to them, and try to put a theme around said group of videos. And the show is called Random as Fuck. So if you're into that and you need your week switched up, you need to just be better, do me a favor, man. Check me out on Tuesday, 6:30 to 9 p.m., man. And hopefully I can reset your week. Because Sunday, today might not have been that good. Monday, we all know how we feel about Mondays. But if you guys are into Tuesday and it's not any better, then, man, do me a favor. Add this podcast wherever you're watching this. Add me, Facebook, wherever you see this. The @ symbol, the big VZA dot with the @ symbol. And I promise you, I will make an attempt to at least show you other people going through shit that might make you feel better. All right? Cool? All right, then. Let's get into this movie called The After Party.
Nothing can ruin this night.
We gonna live forever.
Any one of you could be the murderer.
Timber!
Can we all just agree that it's clear that Anik killed him?
Oh my God, no, I didn't.
I'm guessing you're Anik.
She's good.
You know, it's a great way to deflect being a murderer is to accuse everybody else of murder.
I'm with child!
That makes sense. You kill someone and birth a new one in. The number stays the same.
Hit it! Ashtray, bitch!
How did this all go so wrong?
I need my popcorn.
Oh, you actually have popcorn.
Now, will this be funny? I don't know. It seems like somebody had a wild ass party, somebody ended up dying, and everybody want to know who is the killer. My money is on Tiffany Haddish. I don't know why, but I just feel like she could kill somebody and then try to put it off on a whole bunch of other people. But good to see Tiffany Haddish. More roles, more money. Get your bag. Success. I said it so many different ways until I finally said it correctly the last time. But success. Do your thing, my girl. If you guys are interested in seeing that, man, check that joint out and get back to me. Everybody with Apple TV, let me know what you think about that after you watch it in January. We could talk about that, man. Now, the next section of this podcast, which is the last section before we go and wrap things up, is a little part that I like to introduce called Channels I've Passed Out To. Now, this is the part of the show where I introduce people to, channels that I find on YouTube that are unique to me, that always stick out. My go-tos, the rabbit hole, and sometimes I stay awake long enough to see everything that they talk about. Sometimes I pass the fuck out. But this guy right here, man, B-High, I give him all the props in the world, man. If you guys are fans of Southern hip hop, from the T.I.s to the people that a lot of folks don't even really talk about like they used to, like the God dang it, the Big Mikes, the David Banners, the Hurricane Chris's. Now, he even has interviews with Case, man. The thing I like about him is he's not afraid to go back to the people that might not be the biggest thing, at the moment, but they definitely had a imprint had a impact on music when they were at their height. You know what I'm saying? He got Sean J from Field Mob. He kind of does the Vlad thing where he'll stretch out pieces of the interview until he puts up the full thing. So I'm waiting for this Sean J full. So hurry up, go and put this shit up. He even got Wicked from the Ghetto Mafia. Wicked! So, man, I've definitely spent hours and hours. And it's not just big people, you know, like people that you might even be that familiar with. It's people who were in the background, people who were, you know what I'm saying? He still even reaches the people, you know what I'm saying, that you might have seen, but you ain't know who they were. Like, if you're familiar with Tyler Perry's show, the House of Pain, like, he even got one of the cats on there who's actually done way more in the industry than just that. I mean, you can catch him on the 85 South show, the Clayton English, but man, I was first introduced to the guy on the House of Pain. Man, B-High, again, I don't even know if I said his name yet, but his name is B-High ATL. That's the channel on YouTube. I mean, he doesn't need me to put people on to him, especially with my view count at the moment. But damn it, if you tune in and you catch this podcast and you like what you see, man, I hope I can point you to, you know, if you were growing up in the early 2000s and now you older and you like, damn, I wonder what the hell happened to Turk from the Hot Boys. What happened to David Banner? What David Banner doing right now? Or, you know what I'm saying, even information on artists that are still doing their thing. Like Lil Wayne opens up on issues of mental health. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby speaks out on cancel culture. He got an interview with Fabo! DJ Toomp. If you're not familiar, DJ Toomp was one of T.I.'s earliest collaborators as far as production, man. I say he the one that really put the main on you know what I'm saying, in the conversation of one of the greats, if you ask me. You know, but that'll do it for this show, man. Again, that is the B-High ATL channel. Check that brother out. And don't forget to add me if you're not already subscribed to me on YouTube. You can check me out, man. Just go to the Big Von, the Big VZ 8 Dot podcast. Who the fuck is Big Von? Yeah, go to the Big VZ 8 Dot podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and put this link into the show real quick so you guys can, you know, easily go to that joint. And anywhere you're watching this, man, if you're watching this on Africa TV, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on my fucking Instagram, wherever, just hit the like and subscribe if you like what you see, because I'm pretty damn consistent. I will be back next Sunday between 6:30 and 9 p.m. Today I was running kind of late, man. My allergies is fucking with me. But, you know what I'm saying, I had to go and take care of that before I can come back and do my thing with y'all. But I did that. And the show, all the views, yeah, fuck the views, man. I still had a good time, man. And I hope whoever comes back and watches this find some movie and video game trailers and entertainment that will help them throughout their week, man. That'll do it for me, man. Yo, again, I'm Big VZA Dot. Keep your eye on the Most High. You be so right. You ain't got to be the biggest string of force as long as you make an impact when you fall. My greatness knows no bounds. It's boundless, you bastards. I love you. Go off and be great, motherfucker.